I want to remind you that if you can't be with us in person at 3 o'clock, you can always watch our videos afterwards on our Facebook page and YouTube. I am Gabby Charles, Civic Engagement Manager with SOC, and I'm so excited to be with you guys today. Our staff is here for you guys and all the different platforms. Well, except for face-to-face, because we have to be safe and sound and cooperate with the rules and not put anybody at risk. So we are still working from home and we won't be in person just yet. You can always call us at the phone number 414-672-8090, or always you can send an email, soc@socmilwaukee.org, or you can always go to our website, www.socmilwaukee.org, where you can find lots of information about COVID-19, action that you can take, resources, and just information in general. Also, please please fill out our survey. The link is always in the comment section. We always want to hear if you guys like what we're sharing, what we can better, what are your ideas, what are your thoughts about future forums. So please fill out our questionnaire. It helps you guys and it helps us. You can find it in the comment section. Like I mentioned, all of our personnel is working from home. Right now, I am in the office, but as you can see, I'm the only one that's here. I'm here all alone, so that's why I don't have my mask on. But if we were all here in the office, we would be sure to put our masks. We also want to know who is here with us. We've mentioned before that there are lots of people watching us, but we can't see who you are. So we want you guys to give us a like, a little heart, a little smiley face, a comment, whatever you guys feel comfortable doing so we can know who's here. We also want to share a disclaimer that all of the points of view and opinions shared today aren't necessarily those of SOC. We always got to let you guys know about that and about every program, at every program. Today's theme, we're going to talk about, well, as we're getting close to Labor Day, we want to talk about that with Mario Ramirez. He's coming to us from Voces De La Frontera. Tomorrow, we're going to have Holloman from the Office of Violence Prevention. And as I've mentioned before, Friday and Monday, we're going to be celebrating Labor Day. So let's see if anybody has said hi to us. Let's see who is here with us. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for being with us. Hello, Marisol, Marianne. Hello, hello. Keep the comments coming, please. Now, let's say to Voces De La Frontera to talk about workers' rights. Hello, Mario. How are you? Hi, good afternoon. It's such a pleasure and an honor to be here with you guys to represent Voces de la Frontera. I am Mario Ramirez, a state organizer for essential workers that have suffered a lot during the pandemic. because why lots of us are at home working from home, they unfortunately have to be working just to make sure that people have everything that they need. Ever since the pandemic started, well, you know that lots of companies were suffering because of the pandemic, but they didn't seem to care so much about their workers. So there are a few that have been doing things, but to do the work that they were supposed to do, it's because the organizers are getting together and, well, one individual worker can't do too much, but if you organize with your coworkers, you can see changes at your workplace. So we were contacted by workers, and we've had the honor of working with people that are very humble yet strong and very smart as well. And we've found out about all of the battles that they're fighting. We've had very good results, and we've had, seen changes. And of course, we have. Sorry, maybe I'm talking too much. No, please. Thank you for being with us and for sharing all that information. All right, talk to me about all the other work that you do in your role. I have been with Voces de la Frontera from the beginning. I had the honor of getting to know Christine Newman Ortiz in 2000, or maybe like 1999. It was a long time ago. And I worked in factories, and there was abuse everywhere. And she helped me with the problem that I had. And I told her, what can I do? Because you want to be able to pay them back. And she said, you just got to talk to your other colleagues so that if they want changes, they need to organize themselves. And so then we started with some other coworkers, and we had the pleasure and the honor of starting to organize here in Milwaukee. Even though Voces de la Frontera was already here before, and they were already down by Texas. Christine was doing a lot of work down there, um, talking about work in the actual border. Well, she started with a new organization here in Milwaukee because there's so much work to be done. And since then, we've worked with people. 2006, we had our first march, over 30,000 people. I think that was in the March. And then the 1st of May, we had another march, and that brought along some changes. We took out a sheriff's, the work that Sheriff Clark was doing. Thank goodness he's not with us anymore. We were also able to defend Wisconsin from a racist law that they wanted to do, where they wanted the police and the sheriffs like they were immigration agents. And that wasn't good for your people. So we were able to fix things that might look like simple things, but they were really big wins. And we've been able to get more support from our people. And with that, because we've been able to have a bigger impact at a national level. One second, we lost audio. Oh, here we go. Now I'm working with. Oh, one second, we lost Mario again. I think we're having a problem with the connection. I'm not sure if other people are having the same difficulties with Mario's audio. And now I can't see his camera either. Let me see if we can fix that really quick. Let's watch a video about the census in the meantime. Oh, you finally woke up. I thought that I lost you. What happened? Did we get counted? Yes, we got counted. And the kids, were they counted? Yes. Oh, thank God. Thank God we've been counted. What about Luis Jose? He forgot to fill it out. No. But somebody from the census is going to come help him. Oh, okay. It's been a while since we haven't seen that video. I hope that it brought a smile to your faces. It's something, it always makes me smile. Watching people taking their time to make something like that to promote the census. And like we're always saying, filling out the census, completing the census is so important. People are out on the street right now, knocking on doors. They're at different stores trying to help make sure everybody fills out the census. So please take those 10 minutes to fill out the census. We only have until the 30th of September to finish the census. So we know this determines so much for the next 10 years. I don't think we have been able to fix the difficulty that we had with the connection. So we're going to keep going. I had the honor of making a video with Dr. Amelia Arana from 16th Street Clinic. So we're going to share that video that we made, the interview that we did. Hello, hello. We have Dr. Amelia Arana with us today to talk about a few different things. But we're going to start with a theme that I bet a lot of people are thinking about lately. Is it safe for kids to go back and play sports? Thank you for the invitation. And that is a very good question. Going back to school, and some kids are virtual school. So it is very important to get your physical checks done. But we also have to do everything at a safe way to reduce the chances of getting COVID-19. Any physical activity that we do outside, not at a gym that's closed up, anything outside, there's always less risk. Physical activities that you can do by yourself or in small groups are even safer. We always have to use your mask, keep your social distance of 6 feet or more. So individual activities like running, riding a bike, if you're not in a group, those are a lot safer. Other kinds of sports where you have to work in a team, volleyball, basketball, football, those have more risk because there's close contact with the other players. But it's much more risky if we do it in a closed-in space. There's also more risk if they're playing without masks. So individual sports, somebody's running by themselves, doing some really intense physical activity. If you're not in close contact with anybody around you, in that case, it's okay to take off your mask. But in other sports where you're in a group, maybe warming up, then it's still recommended to use your mask. And of course, to keep your 6 feet of distance or more. And the more that we can use the masks and be outside to do your physical activity and not do it in group and not to do it in closed-in spaces. Another question, we're getting close to the flu season. So is it important for kids to get the vaccine for the flu? This year, more than ever, the season is coming for influenza. It's so important that everybody gets their flu vaccine. As you know, coronavirus and the flu are very similar. It's very difficult for your doctor just talking to somebody to know the difference. Both flu and coronavirus can have fever, cough, sore throat, headache, congestion, body aches. So they can present also with vomiting and diarrhea. So the doctor can't really tell just by the symptoms. So that's because they're so similar in their presentation, we want to prevent it as much as problem and to prevent it as much as possible, excuse me. And so this year, more than ever, everybody should get a flu shot. So people can make an appointment with their clinic to be able to get their vaccine, right? Correct. The flu vaccine is coming soon. You can call, make your appointment for your vaccine, or make your appointment if you have a primary care doctor already. Thank you so much for the information. Thank you as always. And we will talk to you again soon. Thank you for the invitation. I think Mario is back with us. Hello, hello. Sometimes it's difficult with the technology. Can you guys hear me? Do you hear me? Yes, yes. I don't know. The connection got cut off. I'm sorry. I don't remember where I left off. I was talking and you guys couldn't even hear me. I've been with Voces De La Frontera from 2001. We support people so that they can go from the residency to the citizenship stage so that they can vote. We're also registering people so that they can get out and vote because it's so important. The program's called Relational Boarding Program. It's pretty much inviting people that we know to create a list of people that they know that can vote, and then working with us to support them to get out and vote in November. So important because that a lot depends on it. And this could make a difference for lots of families. So we're also working on the census so that people go and complete it. You get registered, take it, because those are funds for our communities. We're also looking at how many people are going to represent us in Congress and obviously in local funds too. So, Voces de la Frontera, I know our offices are closed most of the time, but we're all working from home just like you guys. And sometimes we'll go to the office, but we are still working. Yep, always working. I know there have been some events that you guys have had during the pandemic. You guys always do it in a safe way so you can't, so that we don't have cases of COVID afterwards. I've always been so impressed with all the work that you guys have done. I love that you guys always talk about voting and workers' rights as well. The elected officials are so important. And I love that you guys help them understand their rights. It's so important. We always want people to understand if you can't vote, you really. So if somebody is experiencing discrimination or difficulties at work, what can they do to what services or what resources do you guys offer as an organization? What do you guys offer? Well, during COVID, the companies, if they're not giving you your protection, if you're not, taking care like they should be to avoid people getting sick, the 6 feet of distance, they should be, providing masks and having a safe work environment. And if they're not, communicate with us. 414-828-2692. And we are here to serve you guys. We also have citizenship classes. Just call 414-643-1620. That is the number for the front office. And then you can also get information about English classes, other legal services that we offer at very low costs. Okay, we just shared all of your information on the comments and on the screen, the phone numbers that you mentioned as well. We're going to share it all again so that people know how to communicate with you afterwards. Oh, we do have a question. If you turn in an application for citizenship now, is it possible that you'll be a citizen by November? I think because of how the situation is right now, it's going to be difficult. You never know, though, if things are really, there have been cases that, they'd get taken care of really, really quickly, but it would be good to talk to the person that's in charge of it. Her name's Freya Newman. Call 643-1920. Make an appointment with her or with Paula Barragan. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any more questions, Mario is here to be able to answer any questions that you guys might have. Well, if there's no other questions right now, but if they come up, we can always let Mario or Voces De La Frontera know. Thank you so much, Mario, for being with us. Is there anything else that you want to share with the public? Don't forget, the elections are a priority. And we can all help. Even if you don't have the right to vote, some of us don't have that right. But I'm asking other people that I know that are citizens to go out and vote. It's easy. Start with 2-3 people that you know, and then you finish, 50, 60 people that you know. Quick 5-minute phone call. Hey, you going to go out and vote? And then when we put them all in a list, we can send people out, news. Hey, today's election day. Did you already send your ballot in? Or here's the place that you can go and vote. So be organized is so important. And just communicate with us. We would love it. And everybody's just got to put in their grain of sand to be able to get through the problems that we're suffering from, especially because of discrimination and hate. There's only 2 months left, maybe 3. I'm not exactly sure how long, but time is flying by. So thank you for having me. Thank you for reminding us about, being engaged. We got to be engaged and involved in the process. And there really isn't an excuse. And it is really helpful to remind all the other people. Thank you so much, Mario. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the invitation, of course. Thank you. Take care. You too. Bye bye. Very good. Good conversation with Mario. I'm so grateful that he was able to come back after the technical difficulties that we had. Thank you for staying with us. Thanks for your patience with us as we're learning all of this. So now we're going to keep going. We have another guest. Maria from the census office is with us, and we're going to invite her to the conversation. Hello, Maria. How are you? Hi. How are you? I'm good, good, good. Where are you today? Today I'm in Array on 35th and Burnham, and we're reminding people about filling out the census. We also have other people at the other Array locations. And of course, we're here in Spanish. Have you been successful? Have people been coming? Yeah. There are a lot of people filling it out. There are some people that don't want to. Some people think that it's for voting, but we're out here explaining to people. We've been working with Voces De La Frontera, and we're handing out flyers so that they can communicate with Voces De La Frontera to be able to register to vote. We aren't registering people here, but of course we're working with them as much as we can. It's so good hearing that. What questions are people asking? Lots of people are asking if they need to be legal, and we explain that there's nothing to do with it. You just need the information from your home, who lives at your home, coming from April 1st. That's when you count who is in your house. And then the ages, phone numbers, and where they're from, pretty much. It's not too many questions. Another question that has been asked, if you live like at the university, like in a dorm, and so simple questions. We haven't been getting too much. And it is really quick. We'll fill it out quickly. We'll help you to be able to fill it out quickly. Tell me, have you guys had people that say that they've already filled it out online, but that it doesn't show up that they filled it out? Yes, there are people that have said they've done it on the internet and that it doesn't show up. And we honestly, in the main office, they're the ones that can investigate it, because maybe somebody will say they filled it out and they lived at this address. So then the people that go to the doors are the ones that are talking to them, and it was, I changed where I was living between now and then. So lots of people, you have to remember in July or August, maybe you moved and they're talking about, I already did it, but then you were at a different address. Either way, it's good to just talk to them, because then you guys can confirm if the correct address is registered. Yep. And we can always also fill it out again. Maybe a box wasn't checked or something. I mean, that's why we have your phone number too, because there have been some that are done and they weren't completed. This is so helpful to help. Our schools need it, our streets need it. And we also know that the surveys aren't just for one place. Oh, sorry, the audio cut out for just a second. Oh, no, I'm back. Sorry. You were talking about the surveys, right? Yes, the surveys are so important because this helps us identify the needs in the communities. What needs are there? And I know that not everybody remembers that. So if you filled out the census, but they keep telling you you have to fill it out, we can always help you redo it. And then at the office, they can look and see if there's two office. Or if there's any doubt, they can always give you a call if you don't think it's completely filled out. What's the phone number? Let me grab it. The phone number to call is 1-844-468-2020. And that's for Spanish. Or if you want English, 1-844-330-2020. It's also on our webpage. You can find all the different phone numbers, or you can ask, your questions online too. You can always leave a message if they don't have your language, and they will find somebody and have them call you back. Thank you so much, Maria, for all the work that you're doing. Putting up with the sun, putting up with the heat. You guys, it doesn't matter if it's raining, you guys are there, right? Well, as long as I'm, covered and we have an umbrella, I'll come to try to not get all wet. The heat, I'm fine with. The rain, I just try and stay dry. But we do have a mission to help the community, so we got to do it. Well, like I said, thank you so much, and we will talk to you next week. Sounds good. See you next week. Thank you. Take care. You too. Bye-bye. I always love seeing people working out in the field, in the community, getting out to help people, especially to fill out that census. It looks like there is a question. Where can we go for early voting? For the elections for November, the places of early voting are the libraries, Bayview, Zablocki, Mitchell Street, Tippecanoe. And then also there are other places around the city. Miller Park is going to be a site for early voting, but like a drive-through from your car. And then also Fiserv Forum will also be another spot where you can go. Also the downtown municipal building, Zeidler, and other places. All of that information we're going to share on our Facebook page, and keep an eye out. Early voting starts October 20th. So there is time to confirm all of the places yet. And those places are also places where you can just turn in your absentee ballot or your mail-in ballot. So it's good for both things, just so you know. And like always, you guys can, go to our comment sections to find the links where you can be registered to vote. You can also, send in your ballot in the mail. You can find out where to fill out the census and everything that we've mentioned during the program. You can find it all in the comment section. And keep your questions coming. Now, talking about the voting via mail. We're going to share a video how you can do it through your cell phone. Hello. I'm going to show you how to get your absentee ballot. Go to the website myvote.wisconsin.gov. And the first page, you're going to go all the way down and change your language to Spanish or English. So then you're going to go to absentee vote. On that page, you're going to put in your name, your first name, your last name, and your date of birth to confirm that you are registered. If you aren't, you can still do that on this page too. So then you'll see your information, your personal information. You can update the information or ask for your ballot. You'll see all of your information. Again, you confirm your address, or you can change it if you need to, where you want your ballot to be mailed to. So then you let them know which election you want your ballot mailed for. And then you also have to mark the little checkbox to confirm that you're in agreement. Then you need to upload a photo ID, and you can take it right from your camera on your phone or from your gallery, whatever works for you. Then you just continue. And then confirm that you have asked for your absentee ballot. I hope that helped a little bit. Those of you that still haven't registered, or if you're still waiting for your ballot. So now we're going to have Maria of our personnel to talk about an organization that we have a partnership with. Good afternoon. I am Maria, and I'm a SOC organizer. I'm here to let you know about an opportunity where you can amplify your voice with everything that's happening around us. And you can also be recompensated. SOC is working with Real Voices Medium. It's an organization that has the objective of elevating people's voices using digital media. So you can get together, you can talk about your history, your experiences, talking about your kids, your works, your bills, your health, and it all goes video. It can be like a selfie video where you record yourself, or you can also have the option of interviewing about somebody. The video only needs to be 3 to 5 minutes long, and you can receive up to $100 for each video that you put up. We do need a digital capacity. You need a training. RVM will show you how to correctly record a video and answer any other questions you might have. The training will be digital using Zoom. Once you've already taken through the training, you'll be an RVM producer. You will get an email every Friday with the steps that you need to be able to share your videos. The steps are registering, answering a question, sending your video, signing a paper so you can receive your payment. If you don't send... Oh, this is a great opportunity to be able to share your voice, to tell people about events that are happening. It's also a great opportunity for some additional income. If you're interested in this opportunity, just communicate with me. Email is maria@socmilwaukee.org. That way I can give you more information and I can register you, set you up for the training so that you can be a producer of your videos and be part of Real Voices Media. Have a great day. It's a great opportunity. Thank you, Maria, for sharing that with us. You guys, you heard it. You can just talk to her for more information or go to Real Voices Media's website. Now, let's keep moving forward with a video about SOC survey. Is this forum been informative for you? What part of the forum can we better or change? Let us know by responding to our survey. You'll find the link in the comment section. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for putting up with my Spanish today. My mind is tired. I know that I'm making some errors, but everybody has days like that, right? I'm going to remind you guys what is to come the rest of the week. Tomorrow we're going to talk with the Violence Prevention Office, Anita Holloman, about domestic violence. And then Friday, we are not going to have a forum. We're going to be taking a day off Monday as well to celebrate Labor Day. Also, thank you guys so much for being with us. Like always, we want to express our solidarity with everybody that's protesting. All of our thoughts and prayers are with you guys and with everybody that has also lost a friend or a family member due to coronavirus. We are thinking about you guys. We're here with you. Now we're going to share a video of our sponsors. Hey, SOC fans, I am Marisol Diaz, Communications Manager. We would like to say thank you to everybody for supporting our show and for completing our survey. We would also like to thank our sponsors, not just our residents. Thank you guys so much to the following sponsors: Wisconsin Voices, Community Development Block Grants, Neo Philanthropy State Infrastructure Fund, Movement Voter Project, Catholic Campaign for Human Development, Silver Foundation, City of Milwaukee Office of Violence Prevention, Tides Foundation, Employ Milwaukee, and all of the faithful folks that have supported SOC through their personal donations. Thank you so very much.